So this is the Redish rear jack and point reinforcement. For anybody that doesn't know, on the E46s, it's not just an M3 problem. The jack and points fold inwards. I'll show you why, but basically there's a 2mm plate that when the pressure is applied, eventually over time it folds inwards. So how do we get around that and fit these? What we've got to do is you've got to cut out the back end of the jack and point. I'm cutting out the whole lot. Drill the spot welds out of the plate, then cut the plate out so that it exposes the 2mm steel reinforced part of the jack and point. I made up a contraption so that I can pull it out, bolted it into where the V-brace goes, and then up into the jack and point, and tightened it up, and you'll see where the creases are, and it'll pull those creases out. You know when you've pulled it enough, because this will fit in there. There may have to be a bit of massage in the panel if you can't get it completely back to how it was, but this sits in there, and it sits in there like that. Yeah, so that is the inside of the car, that is the sill, and that sort of faces out. So say you've got the car like, so how the car is now, that is how it's going to go. Then what I did is where the factory spot welds are on the 2mm plate, drill straight through those so that you can tack it on the bottom edge. The ABS wiring clip is, and like the little black box, pull that out, and then just to the back of that, drill 2 holes, I'll show you where they are, and then that allows you to spot weld to the back. Sit it in there, sits on top of the plate, but where the oval is, it sits like this. Spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, spot weld, and then I put 2 seam welds, and then 2 seam welds across there. Then, what you can do, and what Redish themselves do, is buy sills. They buy the sills, you can get them for about 70 quid off of eBay, chop them, and use the back end or the front end. I didn't do that. I got some 1mm steel, then just hammered it, and got the shape right, and then just welded it all up. We're not trying to spend a load of money on the M3, we're trying to keep it as cost effective. And that's how you fit the Redish jack and plate reinforcements. The one thing that you will notice is that they're zinc plated. TIG welded, zinc plated. This does mean that you don't have to weld through primer the lot, but you're going to have to take back some of the metal just to get the zinc coating off so that it gets a nice weld. So the bits that you're taking the metal off of, so ideally this face, that face, that face, and that face, you will then have to weld through primer, sit it in there, weld it as you would, and then when you come to do your cavity waxing, blast it, and it should, well, it'll probably last until the car's scrapped. Or I mean, I done it, so it'll probably last 5 minutes, who knows. So that is the Redish jack and point reinforcement. They are available on the website. I'll put the link in the description. Now, time to stop horsing around and actually put them in.